Alright, to use the Stock-Lok with the BCM Gunfighter stock, you're going to take the stock off of your buffer tube, and we're going to have to disassemble the stock to remove the spring-loaded adjustment mechanisms. To disassemble this, we're going to need a 1/8 hex wrench. We're going to go in from the back of the stock through this hole, and we will find there's a little screw in there. If it's tight, simply use another little wrench to kind of break it loose, loosen it up, and then you can simply twist it off. Keep your hand on the lever, because as you loosen it up, the spring pressure is going to want to push that lever out. See, that goes right there. So you simply take it out apart, and then you can pop this off. Comes off. You got the spring-loaded stuff here, which pops right out. Set that aside. And then you've got a little piece here. Pop that out. You can see that's the adjustment peg. So you pop that out. Now you've got a clear channel there. With the lever, you're going to have to line it up. It hooks on the front here. And so you kind of figure out where it's at. As you can see, where the hole is going to be right in this area. We're going to have to drill a small hole simply to allow the socket head screw to drop through there. And so we'll deal with that.
We disassemble the stock using a 1/8 inch hex wrench from the back here. This will pop apart. This will pop out. You remove all the insides. With this part, you're going to need to drill a small hole, basically lined up. What you can do is see where that lines up there. Kind of measure it in based on that angle right there where it'll fit. Line it up, mark it. Start with a small hole and slowly make it bigger to make sure you're in the right spot. That way, this is fairly thin plastic, so it's easy with a little pressure on the drill to move it forward or back as you're drilling it out. So get it lined up, then it'll snap back in place. This little piece right here comes on and off. Figured out works best just leaving it on there and then tightening this back down. And then once it's in there and tightened down, this becomes one solid piece. And this barely has any movement in there. Take your Stock-Lok, figure out the spot you want it, measure, kind of line up the holes, mark it, kind of brace it with your finger there, slide it on. Recommend using the longer bolt, the longer screw. Might need to adjust this out just a bit. You want the hole large enough to where the screw goes in and out easily. It's not too big, but you don't have to thread it. You want to be able to slide it out. That way it's easier to adjust. Let me pull this up and kind of remeasure here with my finger. Alright, so once you get it lined up where you want it, you can drop the screw in, start threading it. And then you simply tighten it down like you would any other, just till it's snug, it doesn't move. And that's enough to become a fixed stock. You don't wrench it all the way down. There can even be a little bit of play here. If you use the smaller screw, you'll need to wrench it further down. The problem is with this being thin plastic, it puts too much pressure on this. The Stock-Lok's designed to tilt up a little bit to create tension. So we recommend using a longer screw on this one, and that is good. And to change it, it's just like any other application with the Stock-Lok. Just pull it out. Your Stock-Lok out. Move it to a new position and simply repeat. Drop your screw in, thread it down, and then it's gone from a fixed stock of one length to a fixed stock of another length. So as you can see, the Stock-Lok works well with the BCM Gunfighter stock. Only thing is it just takes you have to drill a small hole for it to work, but it works Works great, flawlessly, and later on if the laws change or you move, you can disassemble this, put the spring lever back in there, reassemble it, and you're back in business with a fully telescoping stock. So that was the Stock-Lok with the BCM Gunfighter stock. If you have any questions, call or email us at info@rangeroll.com. Thanks.